I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's get funky. Uh.
This is a story about how three nerds from childhood decided to do trips. Woo! Dolphins.
Dolphin rape caves with the family.
There's a house. There's a house. Not the same house. I'm really good at this kind of stuff.
You're really good at it. And the music's gonna be quiet for a second. So, family is forever. It's not true. They can kick you out. Yeah, then you have to start over by yourself.
You decided to quit the music there and quit looping it.
It's refreshing. Oh, look, there's a big Mormon family. There's a, I don't know. Ooh. Somebody added graphics. Quite nice. A dummy Dork squad. Fresh hot
trips.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing just dandy.
Dork squad fresh hot trips. I put this thing, a fine muffler, I believe, on to honor today's trip. So we're gonna go to you don't call it the dirty South, do you? Is that incorrect? Or is that correct?
I've never referred to it as such, no.
Like, do people call Atlanta hot Atlanta?
Yes.
Or is it okay?
But we also call it a parking lot, so.
Oh, because it's very busy.
Yeah.
Oh,
traffic is always bad through there.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm only 7 hours and 9 minutes from our destination today.
Not bad. I'm only I don't know, a lot farther than that.
I say the 7 hours plus at least. I'm going to go with about another 30 because I think it's about 35 from here to San Diego. So
holy crap! Yeah, it's probably 6 hours from San Diego. That's crazy. I forget that the rest of the country is vast.
Yes.
So my bookends for the country pretty much go with like where I've been for the most part, which is I've been to DC and Maryland and that area for training and touristy crap. But other than I've been probably 12 Western states, including Alaska, and then Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and then that's it. Past Colorado, past that divide. That is it. Not been anywhere else.
I have a line that basically the Mason-Dixon line south all the way across the country I've been. The only time I've been north of that was when I went to New York in 2020. And but it's funny. I did one of those maps where you click on all the states you visited, and it just makes a straight line across the country and then down. Because I've been to Hawaii, and then I've been to all the states, basically from Kentucky, Illinois down.
The belt.
Yeah.
The belt.
But yeah, I've been through Utah and Colorado and Kansas and all those
four corners.
Oklahoma. I haven't been to the Four Corners. But
was it the new vacation movie that came out?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Jason Sudeikis, right?
No, was it no, it was the guy from The Office.
Oh yeah. The guy with the tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody was trying to have sex in the four corners.
Yeah.
Just turn the lights on. Hey, we're all piled up next to each other, thinking they had this romantic idea. It looked like a prison prison sex scene. Oh no. Yeah. So welcome everybody to Time with Dork Squad on Fresh Hot Trips. We owe you a little bit of Ireland because we looked for Irish castles, and well, my looking abilities were really crap last week. I worked on a bunch of what's it called, marketing type stuff. Didn't spend any time actually planning ahead. So because I owe you that, we're gonna do that first. So we've got them sci-fi down here. Master Jedi Jeff is AWOL, absent without leave. So we will probably have to put him
or
in the
without
break.
notification. He's on.
The A1.
You A1.
What's up, A1?
Or just on AWN.
Oh, that seems like some bull dookie. I did a solo show last night, late at night. I got on after 11 o'clock at night. And
That's too late.
I hadn't done anything solo for a while. So I thought I would. I rambled for 3 hours about it. God knows what. At some point, I had finally picked up triple digit listeners. And I think it was because it was 2 o'clock in the morning. So wherever I was hitting around the world, I got 196 views last night, which is a record. Picked up some more followers. I thought something was wrong with the computer. I was like, what's going on with that number creeping up? There's 12 people, 27 people.
And they were watching y'all live, huh?
49 people. I'm like, okay, well, act like you know what you're doing. And this is like hour 3. I'm tired as hell. I'm ready to fade out. And I'm like, all right, well, there's 100 people, 104. So I was like, hey, all right, well, I'm glad people are tuning in. I'm tired, so have a good night. Let me ruin this relationship. So who knows what could happen tonight? Who knows?
I will say so far, it's me.
On Fresh Hot Trips, you never know what could happen.
You never know what could happen.
Never. All right, let me share some window. Let's take a look at some castles that don't suck. We'll make up Ireland, and then we're gonna move on to Savannah, Georgia. Savannah. I was gonna name one of my kids.
Bum, bum, ba-da-da. Savannah.
Manamana. Oh no!
Enough syllables in that.
I taught my kids that, and they couldn't not react, even though they were angry by the time I had cycled them through like 3 days of doing that damn song. Hey guys, guess what? They're well, Manamana. Do 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 do. Manamana. Do 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 do.
From watching
Manamana.
That miniature golf show, the whole what is it called? With Rob Riggle.
He's a miniature golf show.
Yeah, it's there was a point where he'd tell puns and then he'd go pound it. And so I was doing that to we're at Disney World, and every time I say something, I'm pound it to my daughter, and she was so annoyed by the end.
She's like, Father, please just stop. Don't make me. Let's get this screen.
Let's see this castle. See a castle.
All right. I was trying to get to share the sound too. That might have some Irish music to go with it. Screen to share. All right. What can you think?
Wow, that's 165 per room per night.
So okay, you can see that, so that's good. Let's find some Irish music.
Clontarf Castle. I come into beautiful Ireland. I'm doing Scottish again. That's all I can do.
All I got is Scottish. All right. So, Clontarf Castle. Don't get crazy, Irish brogue. All right, here we go. Clontarf Castle, they got package deals. It's rated 8.7. It's beautiful from the outside. We're gonna look down the list and we're gonna pick one to look at, and then that will redeem us. The next one is Dromoland Castle, $450 per room per night. Rated 8.9, superb.
I wonder if we rent all the rooms, if there's any benefit to our party.
160 per room. This is a cheap ass castle. We don't like that one.
Oh, that's a castle right there.
That's
I like that.
castle. Killikea Castle, the oldest inhabited castles in Ireland. Jeez. That looks old. That looks like Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, right? Like legit. That's pretty amazing. All right, 9.2. It's rated very well too. Next one is Huntington Castle. It's blocky, but good. Built in 1625 as a garrison. How about this one? Jeez, look at that compound. Seeing is really believing at Ashford Castle Hotel, which is surrounded by its own private 350-acre estate.
350 acres, wow.
That's 40,000 square feet times 350. Go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bally 9, I think. I can't pronounce it.
Yeah, we can't go to that one because how embarrassing would that be every time we tried to say we're.
Yeah, I can't say it. Cabra. I like Cabra. I can say Cabra.
Yeah.
It's rated well. It doesn't have that look. I want that look. Castle Leslie. This one was built in 1982 as a bed and breakfast. I don't know. I made that up. This is just a lodge. It's not a castle. The Black Castle.
That one tower. But I think someone has to have like a long wig and say, let down your hair.
Dude, it's rated 9.9. And the dog comes with it. Now look, the decor and the furniture is totally what you had in mind.
That looks more like monastery than castle.
It kind of does. That's it. That's the whole thing. All right. Fitzpatrick.
Oh, I definitely, I don't know, Ballygally. I want to stay, if I can just say that over and over again, Ballygally.
Ballygally.
Oh, I stayed at Ballygally.
It looks too modern.
It does look pretty modern.
Oh, wow. Waterford Castle.
That looks like Lex Luthor's house from Smallville.
Abbey Glen. Very modern. Luff Rin Castle. Really? Huh. Oh. I kind of like it. All right. Which one stood out to you?
There was that early one that I was like, that's a castle, or the 350 acre one.
Okay.
I'm disappointed that we can't have the whole hotel to ourselves. Or the whole castle.
Was not this one. Was not Drummold. It was not this one.
There it is. That's it.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Killikea. Okay.
Or Jeez. Ashford.
Or Ashford. Okay. Let's go into Killikea and see what there is to see.
'12th century.
Majestic 12th century castle hotel, exclusive use and wedding venue.
Okay. So we can use that exclusive.
An hour from Dublin.
I think we need to check prices for exclusive use. I think that if I can't run down the hall of the castle, we stay in the castle.
Established in 1180. All right, castles, the whole castle, and carriage rooms, and estate. Oh wow! So it's 30,000 pounds per night for carriage and castle rooms. If you want to take over the whole estate, they're gonna have to price you individually. And they have
I
individual rooms.
want to know where the other 270 people sleep.
Yeah.
In
I
the stocks, or
that's a nightly rate. Our budget's 70 grand. We'd be done. So this is impressive. So I like
well, I mean,
it.
it depends on if we're gonna bring enough people to fill it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let us take a look. And there's this video of this little kid running around and the guy on a shitty camcorder. There you go. This is what we do.
Gas station on the way there.
Is that a moat?
It was it might have been a moat. It looked like a moat in the original picture. There isn't it. The rooms feel like hotel rooms, I will say.
Moat. Yep, that's hotel-y. That's people I don't know. And their boots.
That's Airbnb almost.
Yeah,
that's nice. That's a nice fireplace.
It's definitely not an 1180 fireplace. Very modern. It's really spectacular.
It is. I mean, it's an amazing castle. That looks a little newer.
Much. I feel like they had that much pane glass back then.
That's a cool room.
Hello. She has an owl.
She's like, I'll see you later.
I'll see you later, guys. Yep. Yep. And
I said that. Found it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pound it. Okay. Well, you know, that's a god dang.
I mean, I want to be able to get up into those, you know, to the top
the
of
parapets.
them.
Parapets. Yeah. You can shoot things. That's cool. Hunting lodge. Bring us to the parapets, please. Nope. We're just gonna circle back and that's it.
If it's not, you know, peasants, you know,
so
they load a peasant in a little catapult and you go pull.
Yeah. I don't know, for 30 grand a night, it's pretty amazing.
Or 134 if you're just, I mean, honestly, it's affordable if we just do, you know, if we just did rooms.
It's lacking a little je ne sais quoi. There's something. Watch our video. No, we don't want to lag the computer system. Let's look at some gallery, please. History, leisure, dining, location, wedding, corporate, home accommodation. I feel like Ashford is going to be it. I feel like just give me a little bit of castle decor, and that's all I need.
Well, we haven't even see you're already trying to book and we haven't even looked at it yet.
Yeah, well, you know. Oh, it's just a room. Oh, let's not be stupid. Let's give me a gallery. All right. The Ashford Castle.
I mean,
it looks like something I see in the King.
I will. Sure. Now I'm not. I mean, that kind of looks castle-y right there. That looks fairy tale-y.
Oh wow, the Titanic is sinking. Come on, Jack.
Don't give up.
That Irish Wolfhound? It is. Yes. Authentic Wolfhound. I like that. Shall we have tea? Michelle. Oh,
that's fancy. I like that.
That's kind of cool.
That little mural on the side there, the mosaic. It's pretty cool. I feel like that's where they found the Tesseract in.
Yeah, I think so. One, two, three, four, five. Go ahead, pick one. I pick 4. Acid homes.
Is it just me, or is it when? So I often will walk around a little lake in Centennial Park during my workday, and there's areas where there's just the drop off into the water, and when you walk past somebody, don't you feel like you want to see what happens if you shove them?
Yeah, just how quickly they enter the drink.
Yeah. I had that thought with the couple that was standing there at the edge of the water.
And mainly just because we're sick people.
Probably.
Okay, I like the painting. It's
ducks.
Garish, and it has ducks. I don't hate this one.
I'm amazed that they managed to get like the same pattern for the curtains, the bed, and the wallpaper.
Oh, the tassels.
Yeah, this one did.
It's an amazing estate.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's the man room. That's where men go to be men.
What's over behind the blue curtain now? I want to know what's behind the blue curtain.
Oh, it's a cabaret.
Oh, I bet that's what that looks like. That's what's behind the blue curtain. It's the cigar
lounge. Look, he's got cigars and got a bottle of Remy Martin Louis XIII cognac. Yeah, that's a 1800.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Nice theater.
I don't think that's true to the 12th century, but
it's close. It's close.
That's one of those things. The projector would come on, it'd be misaimed, and I'd just be upset the whole time. I spent this kind of money on a castle, and you can't even aim your projector.
Yeah. I know you would ruin the trip.
Yep. Get us kicked out of the castle. No, I would just fix it. I wouldn't.
All right. Well, we circle back around. So
that's our spot.
I think that's it. What was the cost per night? Or it had individual rooms? I don't know if we had the entire thing.
So you can choose rooms there. That's
select room, dinner, bed, and breakfast.
Deluxe double room. Ooh, the lake room's nice. That shot out the window. Although I think that's 2 pictures. So they don't have the whole estate for you.
Oh, hold on. Rent a castle.
I think that's just going to take you to a net.
Oh. Rent a family self-catering castle.
Self-catering, huh?
Yeah, like it just oozes slime out of its
I'm gonna say it feeds you to the castle, or
yeah. At the
you
end
could
of the
have
trip,
even the little hideaway cottage there.
Teach one of your kids. No big deal. Check it out. I don't like all these. I don't like this runaround. I don't like it. I'm gonna write a strongly worded email.
Oh no.
Scotland. Oh, his name is Scott from Scotland. Of course it is. David Australia. Oh, really? No one's actually named David Australia. Cherry United States. See, these people are lying. They're lying. That's not their name. All right. Well, you know what? We'll take it. I think it's beautiful. I like it. Those are much nicer than those shite holes we looked at.
Yes.
Much nicer. So we are going to check out a plantation or something in Savannah. So I wanted to. I like the name Savannah for. I think for Haley, who would be my third child, second with my ex-wife, and Lisa was like, Savannah, that's nice. So right, I like that name ever since Savannah Smiles.
Of course.
This was a great little movie from like 1981 or 1980, something like that. And so Lisa was like, yeah, we'll consider that one. I'm like, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna name my children. They'll be my names I picked. So she goes to her mom's, comes back. She's like, no, we can't do Savannah. So why? She said, well, I ran into two things today. My mom said, Savannah, Sheets. You want to name her Sheets? So in Spanish, Savannah is sheets, like a bed sheet. You want to name her
Okay.
Sheet? And I was like, oh, well, that's not her name. Is not Savannah. It would be Savannah. She's like, nope, my mom already hates the name. I'm like, I don't care what your mom likes. You give zero shits about your mom. Well, I knew it was going to be a losing battle at that point. She goes, my little sister says, Savannah sounds like a stripper name or a porn star name. I said, well, all right, that's a little more compelling. Yes, there was a porn star named Savannah who, yeah, poor young girl. I think she shot herself in the head in her garage, and it was all over the place. And I said, okay. She goes, you knew about a stripper or a porn star named Savannah who shot herself. I said, well, I heard about it. She said, you still want to name your kid after her? I said, no, not after anyone.
Just like
Not
the name.
inspired by the porn star. Fine, we'll go with something different. That's when we got Haley Elizabeth, which is nobody I know named Haley. Elizabeth was Lisa's name. It was safe. She was not the porn star Sheets girl. So that being said, welcome to beautiful and historic Savannah, Georgia. Let's take a look and see what we got. Ooh, so I picked some.
This also nicer than the castles that we looked at so far yesterday,
Yeah.
or the ones we looked at last week. I mean,
Yeah, already. So I picked some places just at a glance. Doesn't mean we have to look at them yet, but I wanted to see what there was to see. So from Airbnb, that is not what I was looking for. The 50 most incredible Airbnb mansion rental in every state. That was something I was going to take a look at. But that doesn't help us today. So
no.
let's go. Yeah.
I mean, if we could get to Georgia quickly, but usually you have to click multiple times to get to where you want.
Yes.
And it would probably give us someplace in Atlanta anyway.
Probably. So what do we got? This just says Savannah Mansion.
7 bedrooms.
6560 a week.
That's not bad.
Well, check in, check out, submit your query. Hello.
Thought my chair broke there for a second.
Oh.
I need to get a new chair.
7 bedroom, 7 bath, $6,000 a week. Is there where's the cover photo? I wanted to see like what is the outside? Here's kind of a cover photo. Okay. So I don't know what this architecture. This is what Queen Anne architecture.
Sure.
Do you know?
I don't know architecture.
Victorian. It's
I know
Victorian.
Gothic. I can spot a Gothic, and that's it.
So I think if I recall correctly, so 1850s would have been Queen Victoria. Savannah, Georgia. Architecture.
There are tours I have actually.
I want to see what the styles are. Styles depicted prominent square, rectangular exteriors. More than 40% of the 2,500 buildings inventoried in Savannah have architectural or historical significance. Well, I mean, yeah, anything that survived, 200 years. What is the architecture options here? Okay, Victorian. So okay, there we go.
There's the federal right there.
You have simple colonial style to the intricate medieval influenced cathedrals to the gingerbread accents of the Victorian period. Examples of most, if not all, of the nation's 18th and 19th century architectural styles prevail in Savannah. So this is the federal style. Looks like a federal building. I can see that. just so we can make believe like we know what we're talking about, guys. You got to get
Uh-huh.
educated. Georgian style. So we got what? You got what is a Georgian style?
It's that
You've got columns,
couple columns at the entryway, windows, symmetrical. Looks symmetrical.
very symmetrical, very rectangular. Uses symmetrical square facades with hipped roofs. Chimneys are built on the ends, and coins often adorn the corners.
I'd like to point out that I didn't see it say symmetrical. I guess that
You,
I saw that
yeah,
by myself.
nice work, sir. I saw you called that. Then you got Gothic revival, so I can see that.
Yeah.
Yep, pinnacles, chimneys, large welcoming entry hallways. Gothic, Greek revival. Ooh, okay,
That's
Parthenon.
because they have to revive the Greek that lives there every day.
Because what?
They have to revive the Greek that lives there every day.
Oh yeah.
That's a joke from LA Story.
Boom, boom. The First Baptist Church. We have a First Baptist Church here on Speedway Boulevard. That's pretty old, and it's the same style too. And it's
I'm pretty sure there's also a clock tower there that got struck in 1955.
Yeah. Well, the clock hasn't worked since then.
No.
Gabled portico or temple facade of one of the two stories with columns of the Greek Doric or Iconic orders are a common trait of the Greek revival style. Construction is post and beam, and roofs are designed with slopes, maybe disguised behind heavy cornices and parapets. Italianate. Farmhouses of northern Italy. There you go. Regency style. Regency style implements triangular pediments, circular stairs, articulated window openings, iconic columns, and classical alcove entranceways into his architecture. So we're good there. So Gothic. Now let's go back and see if we can identify what we were looking at. Ooh.
Nope.
Nope. None of that was discussed.
I think though that was that they mentioned the ornate stuff of Victorian, so I'm guessing that's
Yes,
Victorian.
this is definitely Victorian. Yeah, for sure. I wanted more specifics, but they didn't actually cover it. All right, so let's take a look. You want to dive inside of this one, or do you want to find another one?
Sure, no, that's a good price for 7 bedrooms. I mean, that's
7 bedrooms.
I'm not sure how the top hit is a rare find, but we'll
It's a condo. I know what I did here. I just went around and clicked on the really expensive stuff.
I mean, that's what you should do. There you
I
go,
said,
887.
yeah, let's check this one out.
Home in North, and that's in the historic district. That's, I mean, historic districts are always cool to stay in. That one looks like it.
Hosted by Bellwether. 205 reviews. Right there in Savannah, Georgia. If you show me what the front looks like, this is the historic Hamilton estate. The house is preserved in its beautiful antiquity, but it has all modern amenities built within its southern charm. There are 5 bedrooms with memory foam mattresses, 3.5 bathrooms, ample living space, a billiard room, a large courtyard, an in-ground hot tub, parking, a gym, and slave quarters. Sweet. I'm in.
With Peloton tread. I mean, we can
With Peloton. All right. Well, let's see.
And Google Spy stuff in every room.
887. Let's jump in and see what it looks like. That's it. All right. Which room do you want to look at?
Let's start in the living room there. Let's just start.
I like it. Simple.
It's conversational.
Conversational.
No television, so you're really going
forced
to be talking
interact
to
with each other.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'd probably run out of stuff to talk about.
Farmhouse sink there.
I like that. I like the stove.
Yeah.
Bedroom 1.
There's where everybody watches TV.
It's definitely like stay classy San Diego,
Yeah.
It's classy. I like that green. I don't know why. It's ugly, but I like it.
It makes a statement.
It does. It's like your cat threw up here and it has tummy problems. Ooh, there's a bodice.
Man,
Tell me
just in
what I'm
case you
seeing.
travel with a lot of clothes, there you go.
Right. Yeah. Do those slide? Do they move along the floor? What am I seeing here?
No,
Why am
I
I
think
feeling
that
it?
I think they're locked there. I don't
Hmm.
see any signs of anything moving on the floor.
Third floor. Sitting area. Fireplace.
So Rex, lots of and luggage.
Narnia. The wardrobe.
Whoa.
That's an IKEA piece. That's bizarre. That doesn't fit.
Mm-mm.
Like, we need a wall to wall unit. Get that IKEA catalog. That's a good deal.
You'll never you'll never guess. It's the exact width of the room.
That's amazing. Like if I was to marry a woman who was into this sort of style, this would be boring, actually. No, I think it'd be kind of fun to renovate a house and do it all in like classic slave owner style.
Now, I'm much more likely to go eclectic and do something, actually theme rooms to stuff. Not like the monkey rooms or anything like that that we saw. I
That would
would
have been
I
much.
it would have been much more like that $11 million Star Wars house.
Yeah.
I
Well,
want you to feel like you walked into the Millennium Falcon when you walk down the hall.
yeah. Well, was that the same one that had the Hogwarts train?
No, this is one that we didn't actually look at, but it was one that I've seen advertised and has been in news stories recently.
It's charming.
It is. And it's right there in the historic district. Look, oh yeah, look at a
Yeah.
little courtyard there too.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
There's that hot tub time machine. She
Nice
must
little
work out.
gym.
Where's Jim? I just see weights on
Get
Peloton.
some weights. Yeah, you get some. That's all
Yeah,
I need. I could do P90X in there.
I watched P90X and drank beer once. It was good.
I
Wait,
can actually
wait.
honestly say that I've done all of the P90X videos. All
Yeah.
three series. Of course, most of those were done 10 years ago.
I don't know why we're a little out of order. Like we kind of cycled around, hit the garage, and then all of a sudden
Back into
we're back at the roof. And we're like, how do we get out? So that's cute. It didn't wow me. Maybe we shouldn't have looked at castles right before. I feel like maybe
That's
our
an American castle there.
yeah. 896 a night. Well, I kind of like how they're thinking here. Uptown sleeps up to 12. Columbus, Georgia. It's close enough. Shall we check a map or should we just go and take a
Let's
look?
just go.
Take a look.
I'm sure it's
It is
close
pretty.
by. Ooh, there's your green.
There's some more of that green that I like.
What's funny is that ottoman there looks like it was photoshopped in. It doesn't look like it's quite the same angle.
It's floating. It's strange. The lights hitting it different.
Yeah.
Hello. That's
Wow.
ugly.
That is way ugly.
Yeah,
What is
I
with
like it.
those? I like the
I like it.
footrests.
Yeah, I like it a lot. That's like some tacky shit. Very tacky. All right, let's look around. Let's enjoy the architecture. Um, you got these things up here, which are called thingies that come down from the roof or the
They're
ceiling.
integral to the support of the building too.
Are they?
Sure.
Oh, awesome.
I just thought of that, so it should be.
Yeah, it's probably true then.
Yeah.
Crown molding, of course, all the way around. I put crown molding
Wow.
up.
There's more of those footrests with.
Oh wow!
I bet they must have gotten a deal on those.
Somebody learned how to use a like a rivet gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were like,
Or well, you pull through the button, you put it on the piece of wood and pull the button through on the other side.
Yeah.
It's hollow and from the bottom.
the floors are nice.
Is that a crib? Oh no, that's it. Where those were.
That was a guillotine. I want to find the back door. I want to find the slave quarters. I don't know. I feel hollow.
Wait, now there's a dining room in front of that
Yeah.
couch.
Yeah, they roll it out. Multi-purpose room. NPR. What do we got here? Main formal living room with gorgeous natural light. Formal living room. Original marbled fireplace. Original from what? To the house?
I mean, that's what I would assume if you say that.
Oh, you're just different angle of the same rooms. Okay.
That's the best room we've seen.
Yep. What do you like about it? Call it out.
I like the dark colors or the dark walls with I like the light blue. Just there's a lot of it's much calmer and doesn't seem tacky like some of the other ones have.
Yeah, it's muted. I like the matte color.
Yeah.
I like the world map on the wall. I like it. More study and some other just study.
I think it might be the other angle.
The other angle. Oh yes, you're right. It's weird how the color of the walls change with the light reflecting.
Yeah, it almost has more green in it from that.
Mm-hmm. It's nice. Oh, okay, this is interesting. Big old open galley.
Yeah.
Big.
Stainless steel countertops, looks like.
Very nice. Possibly, huh?
Well, maybe not from that angle, but sure looks awfully reflective.
Oh. Wait a second. There's this random Coca-Cola fridge.
Yeah.
Like you know, it would make this 1845 house really pop. A 1955 Coke fridge. I mean, I kind of like it. It doesn't fit.
No.
Doesn't exactly fit, but you have to imagine.
That's a tall bed. There is more bed below you than there is between you and the top.
That's
of that
crazy.
Canopy.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
How do you get yourself? I wonder if that's a little bit of an optical illusion.
I don't think so.
Because look at the bench is pretty tall too there.
Well, yeah. What the hell?
I think that's squished somehow. Because it looks like it's about a 4 foot by 3 foot bed. So
they wouldn't have had the like in Santee when they built those houses in the 70s, they had that midget accommodating rules where they had to put all the light switches at like 23.5 inches. So this would have been not regulated by that. So they could have had the light switches at 4 feet or above. And I'm looking at that light switch over there in the corner next to the bed. Almost could be at 4 feet. Those are probably 16-foot ceilings, right?
Yeah, possibly.
That's ridiculous.
At least 10 foot, because you can see a chandelier hanging down right there.
Yeah, I mean, with the chandelier, it's got to be higher than 10.
Oh yeah, look at the chain on that.
Damn. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 knotted. I can't sleep on that. I would not be able to get in and out.
No, that's
without-
Jeff's. He's not here. That's totally Coy's room.
Yeah, that's Coy's 100%. And he's shorter than we are, so I want to see his 5'6" self climb in and out of a.
Oh, look at that. You, man, you
Oh,
say did we say his name 3 times? Is that how it
I think
works?
so. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Man.
Let's see if he pops in if you can see this. That's his bed. He's gonna have to take a running leap at it.
You taking me that bad?
Yeah, this is your bed.
Son of a bitch.
It's
That's what you get.
it's
That's
about,
what you get for coming
it's
in
a-
an
it's
hour.
about
damn
4. It's about 4.5 feet tall.
Why can't they start video?
My back is too shoddy for a bed that tall. So it's yours.
Oh. Cannot start video because I plugged in my hard drive.
Hard drive can't see you.
Nope.
That's very true. Where's my video now? There it is. I
Oh,
already
look.
fixed
It's,
this.
okay. I see. There's a hook for a sex swing, which you can use to ratchet yourself up and onto the bed. It's like
Sounds perfect.
I'm just. Is this tall enough for you? I'm scared. You're only
Hello.
6 feet off the ground. You'll be fine.
The proportions of that bed make it look. I mean, it says it's a queen. It looks like it's an 18-inch deep mattress
Yeah.
on top of like a 36-inch frame.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's like the princess and the pea. She can still feel it. That's huge. That's what she said.
And
Look
yet
how
you still
tall.
risk hitting your head when you sit up.
Look how tall the effing
Sheesh.
like you have to get a step stool to get to the top drawer. You're definitely not putting anything on top.
Here I is. Hey, where's your background, Jeffrey?
Where's your foreground? Oh,
Son of a bitch.
son of a bitch. Oh, look, it's a normal size bed for normal size people. That looks so low to the ground comparatively.
It does. And now it looks,
My
it
God.
looks cheap. It makes it look cheap now. It's like, why
Yeah.
didn't they pay a little more money for that?
Look,
bed?
you can see where it's like bowed in a little bit. You're like, oh, why'd I get the piece of shit mattress? Oh, here's that that thing. What's this called? The green.
I like my bed to jump on.
Yeah, I think that's the same one in all those pictures.
Yeah, they're just photoshopping in different spots. They're like, this needs a little more
Yeah.
color. Yeah, that bed looks horrible. It's so uncomfortable compared to that other one. Actually, the other one looks like I
That
would
one's
be
mine.
afraid to
The other
wake-
one. Sorry, too
I-
late.
I'd be afraid to wake up in the middle of the night and have to go pee.
Oh man. Yeah.
You know, why are you sleeping on the carpet? It was too much. I thought about getting back in. I just couldn't do it. The Lion,
Oh,
the Witch, and
Narnia.
yep, that's right. Just in case people want to watch you while you're in bed.
Well, that's fair.
That's nice.
Instructional.
Yeah.
There we go. That's my room right there. I'm gonna take that one.
Yeah, that bed looks like somewhere in between
Yeah.
absurd and broken. Yeah, that's a nice room. Quite nice. You may have it, sir. You may have it. Like you don't realize if they put a full size, like I know it's only 2 cushion, but it's bigger than a love seat.
You think it is? I mean, it's only as wide as a queen bed,
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's
that's-
short. Has a short, low back too.
yeah, that's right. What happened?
That's the
Is
next
it the same
bedroom.
room?
No, if it isn't, they shrunk it. No, this is all white. The other, what was the sewer grate on the window?
Someone was like, "Hey, what do you want to do with the sewer grate? Like, put it in the 5th bedroom." Are you sure? Yeah. We'll
Ooh, that
repurpose
was-
it.
That's actually pretty nice with all the windows.
Yeah.
But that looks like That'd be like a kid's room because only it's twin bed. Oh yeah, then there's the day bed. So yeah, a couple kids in there.
Bedroom 5, formerly a sunroom. What is a what is a sunroom for?
It's for letting sun in.
Thank you.
Into the
In
room?
Into the
Like,
room.
do you-
Yeah.
Do you owe the sun something that you have to allow it to have space in your house?
Well, you do have to either work really hard to cool and heat that room at that point.
Yeah, I think so. We're only halfway through the photos.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How many bedrooms are in this thing?
I think it was
Right,
7, right?
We're at 60 something. Living room 3, dining room area 1, patio 2, patio 1, full bath 4, half bath,
4 bedroom, 5 bedroom.
5 bedroom. All right, where should we skip to? Let's look at some exterior shots. That's nice.
Though I'm kind of feeling the other place. Like this place I like the courtyard and the hot tub and gym at the other place.
Yeah, I liked it too.
You'll take whatever room we give you. Okay.
That's right.
That's
I
right.
take the bed.
You will
Oh,
like
that looks
it.
like the upside down house for some reason.
It sure does.
Looks like Wonderworks.
That's a haunted mansion in Disneyland.
Actually, I know
There
that
are
house.
no windows and no door.
I know that house. I showed you guys before, right?
Yeah.
Did I show you the Stanton Hall at Natchez, Mississippi is what Walt Disney based the mansion on. Did I show you guys before?
No.
Real quick. And then Daniel, I'll let you do some what's see. Oh, we got nightlife. Stanton Hall and Natchez, Mississippi. Just a quick aside, since we're looking at this style of home. This is Stanton Hall, Natchez, Mississippi.
Oh, I can totally see it.
So
I also have I went and I installed some stuff at a house that looks just like that in Tennessee. And I actually have a side-by-side comparison of the house I went into and the haunted mansion, and it looks exactly the same.
so this
And
one is
going to the basement of that thing, like underneath the house in the crawl space. I
yeah.
didn't like it. Creepy.
So my buddy John, who's my doctor and my friend for many, many years, who rescued me for my first year single. I lived with him. We were going through old family stuff. He was showing me some Chippendale furniture, some slave owner documents that he had a contract to purchase a slave that were like his great grandparents or his grandparents, great grandparents. He's like 10 years older than we are. And we were just looking at it. And he's like, this is just, he's like, yeah, my family was in textiles and they were in Mississippi, and Grandpa Stanton built this house in like 1815. And I used to, when I was little, I'd go run around and play in this mansion. I'm like, you're lying. And he, no, not lying. I said, dude, that looks like, does he know that looks like the Disney Haunted Mansion? He goes, kind of. So I was fascinated because I never knew this about him. So I did a little cross reference, and sure enough, it's just right there. They're like, yes, this is Disney was on the Mississippi River on a riverboat coming down around the corner, and this house was lit up on the cliff overlooking the Mississippi River. And he was like, he loved it. Took a bunch of pictures of it, and then it became the Haunted Mansion. So I said, John, did you know that your grandparents' house is the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland? And he's like, shut up. No, it's not. And no, it is. He's like, you're full of crap. So, yeah. He's like, how do you find all this stuff on the interwebs? I'm like, I just search. Stanton Hall. Oh, let's
Can
see.
you guys see me drawing on the screen?
Yes.
Cool.
The real Haunted Mansion is the model for Disneyland's Haunted Mansion.
Boom.
So, yeah. Greek Revival. We were looking at that.
Your word.
So he was like, seriously? I said, yeah. He's like, oh, that's cool. I said, you need to call Disney right now. I think they owe you some money. All right. So we're back to yeah. All right. This one's not very exciting.
No, I think we go with the first house.
First house. This was this one.
Savannah Mansion.
Was this it?
Yeah, no. Oh, wait, no. I don't think it's it. No, that's not it. I think he did it in the same window. Was it? Is that it?
This one
Yeah, that's it.
with the Peloton
Yeah.
and the parking. So 10 guests, 5 bedroom, 5 bath, $887 a night.
Which is the first 3 digits of my cell phone number, so that makes it even
Oh
better.
my goodness, we're all
Oh
in.
my gosh. Then it was meant to be. It was meant to be. Let's see. Georgia plantation for sell cheap. Ooh. Where are the plantations that
I mean, there were.
have like the moss over the trees and stuff?
I mean, there's definitely. I'll show you some stuff in Savannah that has the moss, but Charleston has a lot of that too.
Eagles Bluff.
I'm really disappointed that I can't redact stuff with when I draw it. Put a black square on it.
Redacted, sir.
Redacted.
And erase it.
Featherfield Farms. Eagles Bluff. Apparently in the news recently, this lady got married at the you enjoying yourself?
I am. Thanks for asking.
Willacoochee Creek Farm. She got married at a plantation, and since she was African American, apparently the BLM and everybody else was up in arms and telling her what a shame it was that she would do that. And she's like, it's a beautiful place, and it's where my family's from. Like, sorry, slavery ended a long, long time ago. If you can't get married someplace because it has some history, like, you guys are morons. Wow. Wow. I like this place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it for this. Way down yonder on a Chattahoochee. Look at that. There's animals.
Damn.
Deer heads.
Oh dear. Doe, a deer.
Wow. A lot of
A
them.
female deer.
Let's see.
Ray.
Prancer, Dancer,
Drop a
Vixen.
Put a red nose on one of them.
They went to
Everybody's
Ireland recently.
there.
Oh wow.
No, they didn't.
Let's
Comes
go
with all the
murder.
hunting gear you need.
Yeah, let's go murder things.
You know, it's actually what I should have said was, I can't believe they didn't put anything on those coat hangers.
Yeah.
That's the right.
What are we frying turkeys?
I think, is that to lure the deer there so you can shoot them easy?
I have
No,
no
probably.
idea.
Oh, that's what they go in to eat out of, and you shoot them. And then
That's
you
where
put
we
their
take the people out there. I guess
you put their head on the wall.
we play a little game called Surviving the Game.
I like it.
We bring y'all out there for a little Southern hospitality, and then we just shoot you with our arrows, boy.
Oh no, go me boy. That was Willie Coochie.
These are the places,
Featherfield.
these are for sale places.
Yeah,
Oh,
these are for
perfect.
sale.
I will
Let's
buy
check
2
out
of them. In there, right, Big Daddy?
Just $1 million. That
That's
isn't much.
right.
Jesus, Big Daddy.
Gallery.
That's $1 million right there.
Eagles Bluff Farm.
I hope that one's not. The last one was.
Well, that's a lot
Looks
of
like
good
a-
land right there. I'll
Looks
take
like a
that
golf
land.
course. Well, yeah, it's a plantation. Dang. I feel like there's alligators.
Oh, there is for sure.
Oh yeah.
There are alligators in that area.
Farmhouse. Nice little farmhouse.
Although, in all of my experience being where alligators are, I've only ever seen one, so I'm pretty sure they don't exist. That one I saw could have been animatronic.
Yeah. Well, they were made up by the federal government in order to trick people.
The doggone
Yeah.
alligators. Wash it all right off.
I don't hate the little house. The little house is cute.
No. It's on the prairie.
Yeah, and update on the inside.
Oh, there you go. We can shoot stuff from there or
Mhm.
people.
That's what I be.
So we
Up in
said
that.
stuff.
Alligators,
High
'cause
waters.
like you said,
Yeah.
that lake definitely had 'em.
Alligators. 1 million.
Wow,
The
that is
beautiful-
1.1 million.
1.1?
Yeah, but there's
Mhm.
3 houses on the property.
Oh shit.
Well,
Yeah,
that's one
99
for each of us. Let's all go.
and
That's
99 and a
easy.
half acres, plus or minus.
That's crazy. Wow, let's do it. We can afford it.
Yeah. I mean, you think about it. 3
What
of
is
us,
that?
it's 400 grand on, well, like 350.
350 out, yeah,
1
333.
Yeah,
Yeah.
closer to 3. 333, yeah.
I like this. All right, Eagle Bluff Farm. This beautiful rolling hills property adjoins Tired Creek Lake land on the east side of the lake. It has approximately 2,000 feet of highway frontage located on Georgia Highway 112 and only 3 miles from the Cairo city limits and Tired Creek Country Club. The property consists of 99.5 acres, plus or minus, with about half in cultivation. The remaining property is a combination of 3 pond sites, pastures, and woodlands. There are 3 well-maintained houses on the property, with each having deep wells. The 4-bedroom, 3-bath main house contains approximately 2,250 square feet of living area and an oversized garage with 50-foot covered back porch, and a 50-foot covered back porch overlooking an in-ground saltwater pool with brick fence, enclosure, and pool house. Also on this home site is a 30 by 30 Tyson building with 2 automatic overhead doors, along with 18 by 32 lean-to. With this one-of-a-kind property, it offers a lot of possibilities, including owning your own mini plantation with rental income, hunting deer or turkey,
Or people.
or people, fishing, or development potential.
Still hunting for the perfect property.
Offered at a paltry $1.1 million, which is the price of a shitty house in San Diego.
That's right. My old house in the ghetto.
You too can be a proud plantation owner.
Oh,
Ooh.
I like it. Hey, what's going on, Jeff?
what's that about, eh?
What happened? You fall asleep? What happened?
No, I was up at my buddy's house for a birthday party up in Marietta on my way home, trying to make it in time, and I got pulled over.
Yeah.
So I had to
Was it
wait a
for
minute.
reading text while driving? Because I was sending you a lot of text.
No, it's because I was swerving it out of lanes because my daughter was messing with my face while I was going. And the officer's like, "Have you been drinking?" I'm like, "Well, actually, yes, I have, but that's not why I was swerving." So I got a sobriety test and was told I was let off with a warning and to go get a Gatorade or a coffee. I said, "Absolutely, sir." I said, "I would blame my daughter." And he's just like, "Uh-huh. Okay."
The fact that they let you go, oh Lord. Oh Lord. Never admit that you're drinking. What is wrong with you? Never, ever, ever.
I was sober. I sobered up.
I know,
drive
I know.
home.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I believe that 100%. In the state of California, there's no like gray area for, well,
If I
he
would have
admitted
said no, he would have smelled a little bit of alcohol in my breath and called me a liar and pants on fire.
doesn't
Done
matter.
worse. I said, yes, I have been drinking, but it was a long time ago. Smell my breath. I have alcohol on it, but I'm fine now. And I passed
Wow.
the sobriety test, no problem.
That's good.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're here.
Yeah, no shit.
You're here.
And then Stephanie goes, "Sorry, Dad." It's okay. It's okay, you know, shit happens. Plus, still haven't got my registration stickers for my car.
Nice.
Been waiting since June. And so I'm like, yeah, registration's up to date. He's like, yeah, your stickers are expired. I'm like, yeah. So I'm gonna run your place. I'm like, here you go. It's all fucked today.
You're all, yeah, Gavin Newsom. We'll fuck you.
But it's all good. It's all good.
Newsom 2024.
Then I drank a booze in front. Then I drank a whiskey in front of him. I was like, I'm good, right?
Right.
I guess
I had heard in traffic court. I went to traffic school many times.
Yeah.
I got I had a problem with driving when I shouldn't be driving, or speeding when I didn't have a license, or stuff. So in one of my traffic schools, they were giving pointers on if you get pulled over and you are intoxicated, DUI, get pulled over and you're drinking. This guy's like, first thing you do, if you're intoxicated, if you blow, you're going to jail, right?
Yeah.
The first thing you do is you pull over, take your keys, and you throw them out into the bushes. They can't prove that you had the fucking keys in the car. Can't prove it was you operating it. So you throw the keys out and then immediately piss yourself. I'm like, what? He goes, so you want to piss yourself? So they're going to be like, where are the keys? Who's operating the vehicle? Like, oh, he said, if you can get over to the passenger seat, even better. That's what he said. Passenger seat, take the keys, throw them out into the highway, throw them out into the brush, doesn't matter. Get the keys away from the car and get you in the passenger seat. Then when they're going to be like, wait, you know why I pulled you over? Wasn't me. I wasn't driving. They're going to know.
I feel like all of that stuff shows up on the camera in the front of the police car.
Well, this was 30 years ago, dummy.
Well, then why are you? It's not good advice now.
It's still good advice, because this part is that if you can piss yourself, he said, you refuse the sobriety. He said, well, would you do a sobriety check? No. Why not? Because I get nervous, and I think I'll fail just based on being nervous. Piss yourself. That actually flushes your system, and now half of the alcohol is now in that piss, drying on your legs. So they'll arrest you, and they'll be like, he didn't have the keys and he wasn't behind the wheel. He's saying that he wasn't the driver. He pissed himself, refused the sobriety check. Because as soon as you refuse, then they take you. They arrest you anyways. It's implied consent with California licenses. They'll take you in and then tell them that you want a blood test. That you can't piss anymore. That's the last option. Is they will then get somebody from from the hospital, or if they have one on site, they'll have somebody come down and they'll draw blood to check your alcohol. By then, there should be a good 4-hour gap. By the time they actually get a timestamp on there, you've already pissed half of it out. You're processing the bulk of the other. You didn't have the keys. You weren't in possession. They can't prove you were operating the vehicle. Like by the time they come back with that blood test, that 0.08 to 0.01. And
I feel like we need to have a lawyer on here to.
Here's some better advice. Just
don't drink and
about
drive.
the person you're looking for.
Hey Jeff, can you put your BS background on for that one?
Shit, right?
So I got stopped in a couple of sobriety checkpoints. No bull. I got stopped in a couple by my house on 4th of July is like consecutive. And the funny thing was, when I'd be out with the kids, I wouldn't drink. So Lisa could drink, it was fine, but I did not. Now at home, like a fish. Outdoors, absolutely not. I don't know what happened these 2 4th of Julys in a row, because especially if it was on a time where I knew that the sobriety checkpoints were going to be out and about, I'm like, I'm never going to take that chance. Well, my dumb ass winds up taking a separate car than the kids. Lisa brings me a flask of Southern Comfort from home. We're at the park watching fireworks. She's like, "You're driving yourself. You'll be fine." I drink a
Fair enough.
flask of Southern Comfort, which back then, what is that? Half a bottle ish. I had a big flask. And I'm a little toasty. I feel a little toasty around my ears. Plus, Southern Comfort just warms the belly. We should be looking at Savannah places and drinking Southern Comfort. I'll be honest with you. I think those two things go hand in hand. So I tell myself, I know where in my neighborhood and in that area that they put the checkpoints. I knew that they put it on Mission Road and whatever intersection. I knew that they also put one up in the neighborhoods a little closer off the beaten path.
Yeah.
Los Reales, which is like another mile or 3/4 of a mile closer to the neighborhood. So I'm like, I know they get those two spots. So I'm like, don't forget, I'll turn down and I'll go this way and this way. I'll come in the back roads. Take the back roads. Of course, since I was intoxicated a bit and had freedom, no kids, I'm like smoking in the car, having a good time.
Yeah.
I fucking forget and I line up behind everybody at the checkpoint. I'm like, oh no, I'm such a bad liar. I'm such a horrible liar. This is gonna. I'm like, maybe if I just cut out and take off the other direction, they won't notice. Well, they've got like 12 vehicles. It looks like a circus. It looks like you literally turned into the circus. They got giant spotlights everywhere. It's like daylight out. It's this huge event. They've got border patrol just in case you're illegal. This was 15 years ago, so we still had some patriotism. I was like, thank God the Mexicans aren't with me. They would not make it home. So I'm getting nervous and I'm thinking like, God, I'm such a bad liar. If I have to do is fuck. So I'm like overthinking it. I call Lisa and she's like, oh no, you're a little drunk. I'm like, why did you bring me to Southern Comfort? She's like, well, I didn't. You said you were not going to get in the checkpoint line, you idiot. Well, it's too late now.
We can pull around.
So I'm like, hold on, I'm next. And she's like, oh shit. Well, just be quiet. So I crack my window halfway down and I go, yeah, can I get a number 6? Curly fries, go big, Dr. Pepper, and 2 tacos, please. And then I guess, sir, excuse me. I'm like, yeah, that was a number 6. Go big, curly fries, pepper poppers, and 2 tacos. Like, they start to giggle. Sir, can you roll down your window? Oh, I'm sorry. I put my debit card out the window. Here you go. And the guy goes, are you fucking with me? I was like, I'm sorry. This is not Jack in the Box.
Wow.
Why the hell have I been in line for so long if this isn't Jack in the Box? I wanted some tacos. He goes, this is not Jack in the Box. This is a sobriety checkpoint. I was like, oh, I would totally pass this. Damn, but I'm starving. Are you hungry? You want something? He goes, have you had anything to drink tonight? I'm like, just a bottle of whiskey. I was just hanging out with my kids at the park. So, of course I got drunk because I'm a responsible father. That's why I have the munchies. And I thought this was Jack in the Box. He's like looking like in the back of the car. He can't figure out what the fuck I'm doing. He's like, yeah, well,
yeah.
Have a good night. Just bye. I'm like, you want some tacos? He's like, just go. Take off. Lisa's like, holy fuck, I can't believe you pulled that off.
Damn.
Like, me neither.
Yeah, me neither.
Me neither. Oh, that was amazing in my own head. She's like, I was so scared. I almost peed myself. She's like, I can't believe you treated the cop like he was your freaking fast food guy. I was like, I was going to get belligerent too. I was going to be like, where are my fucking tacos? I'm hungry.
How long am I waiting?
Yeah. Well, so then flash forward a year later, the exact scenario happens again. Because my dumbass, not thinking, the exact scenario. And I just called Lisa. I'm like, hey, guess what? She's like, what? I'm gonna have to order Jack in the Box again. And she's like, what? Did you get in the wrong lane? You can't turn around, they'll chase you. I'm like, I know. I'm gonna have to order fast food again. I hope it's not the same cop. Or I hope it is. I'm not sure. I pulled it off a second time. It was the same cop with he had a trainee with him. There was like 16 cops there. I happened to get the same one from the year before.
Damn.
Same thing.
You're number
Sir?
6.
What do you know? Can I get a number 6? Go big, curly fries. He goes, oh, you want tacos too? I'm like, hey, what's going on? He's like, how's it going? Did you get your Jack in the Box last year? I'm like, I didn't. No, I was just tired. I went home and went to sleep from all the whiskey, you know. He was like, oh my God. He goes, do you know how many people I told that story? I'm like, probably as many as I did. Yeah. He was like, oh my God. He goes, this guy, he goes, no, you told me before. You told me on my way here about the guy who ordered fast food at the drug. He goes, I'm famous. And he goes, you're famous. I'm like, cool. He's like, so how is it this year? I'm like, I'm not even drunk this year. Totally could arrest me last year. He's like, all right. Adams, all right. Can't believe it was 2 years in a row. I don't want to see you next year. Otherwise, I'm going to make you, I'm going to make you blow and go or something. I said, no problem. No problem. I'll stay out of trouble. I couldn't believe it. 2 years in a row.
Good shit.
Wow.
That was crazy.
On that note,
Can I get a number 6? Go big.
Curly fry.
Nightlife. We like the nightlife and boogie. What is there to do?
So,
Family. We're going to do some family fun.
well, family
wait.
fun.
you want to do the adult stuff first?
Whatever
We'll go out
you
of
wanna
order.
do.
So I will say I actually have gone to this
Oh, that's gothic.
cemetery. Yeah, this is like the famous cemetery.
Yeah,
All
that's
the
where
mosque. And, yeah, it's just I can't imagine what it would be like walking through there at night because it is. I mean, you can see right there. That's just creepy.
midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil.
Literally.
That's where that is.
Yeah, there's Bonaventure.
They had a way of
acres
making-
of cemeteries.
What?
No cemetery. Yeah.
You ever hit up the cemeteries around your town and go take a look and see how far back you could find immigrants and whatnot? It's
Mhm.
pretty amazing.
It's got that saying. You got the what is this called? Because the ground is water. They're so below sea level or at sea level, so they have to
Yeah.
put them up above ground. Mortuaries, right?
Mausoleums.
Mausoleums. Thank you. So yeah, that's actually we did that when we went through Savannah.
Well, when you're done with that, head on over to the Crypt Bar in Savannah. There's a bar
Go.
specifically for the dead in Savannah.
Share. You have the.
I do not.
Was it
I,
called?
I like jumped on. I didn't get anything planned.
Crypt
Just jumped
Bar?
on real quick.
Well, it's fine. No, you can just tell us about it.
It's called the Crypt Bar in Savannah, Georgia. You can head on in there, and they got fun things to do, like honor the dead.
Oh, the Crypt.
Crypt Bar or Crypt Pub. Excuse me, the Crypt Pub.
All right, let's pull it. I'll pull it up and share. Whoa. Satan?
Satan. There it is.
Savannah. Are you spooked? Savannah's most haunted bar. We're back with the boo after a 5-year hiatus. New location, new scares, same creeps.
Yep. They do dancing, they do DJs, they do Nightmare Before Christmas themed stuff in like December.
Now, have you been there?
I have not.
No.
I was just on my list of things, and you started talking about the mausoleums and cemetery. I'm like, well, this actually goes hand in hand.
So you're drinking blood.
That's right.
St. Patty's Day.
Ah, there it is. My favorite day to celebrate the dead.
Jukebox bar, special guest on the
So-
IG.
Visit the cemetery and then head on into Crypt Pub.
I like
Yeah.
it.
All right. And then,
Nice. Come here. That beat.
so there's lots of family fun. There's a lot of family stuff. Of course, you dolphin tours is any place you can along the ocean. Old Town trolley tours, Snakeway tours, you know, riverboat cruises, all sorts of fun. This I thought would be the fun museum to go to, though. The Prohibition, the only Prohibition museum in the country.
Outstanding.
So after we've come from the pub,
You can't even get a drink. You walk in there, they're like, no, you only get water.
so yeah, I think this would be fascinating to go
Yeah.
to.
Tainted booze. Well, that's pretty cool.
Crime and the Gangsters, yeah. So that there's no theme parks there. Worse. I was a little disappointed in that.
And there's there's Six Flags over Atlanta, isn't there? Something like that.
Yeah, that's over in Georgia, I believe. Or
Wait, were we looking at Georgia?
Atlanta. That's what I meant was Atlanta. You said Atlanta, it threw me off. If you'd said Georgia, I probably would have said Atlanta.
That's true.
This is trying to get to there's a lot of pictures. Oh, wait, let's go here.
Yeah. The Cathedral of St. John the Baptist.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he wasn't really there.
I don't think he was.
Yeah.
But I'm going to agree with you there. Beatiki ad Sinam Agni. I don't know the rest.
Yeah, Forsyth Park, I actually went through there. It's really pretty. I actually thought about showing some of my pictures, but I looked through them and really nothing as good as what's on their touristy sites. This Tybee Island looks like lots of fun stuff to do there.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can climb the lighthouse.
Whoa.
There's history stuff there.
Whoa.
Going kayaking,
Perfect.
frolic
Cool.
with dolphins.
Ooh, I like to frolic.
Who doesn't like to frolic? Bird
You know,
watching,
I like to watch birds.
and this is one I found interesting was fossil hunting.
Huh.
I think
What if
that
I
would
find
be,
anything?
yeah. I mean, I'm not sure if it's seashell, what the difference is between, because they're just walking down the beach. Maybe although it does look like kind of muddy there, not really beachy. So I'm curious about that one. I would like to go fossil hunting on the island.
Yeah.
Then though this is one of the more family things to eat. Paula Dean's main restaurant, or original restaurant, the Lady and Sons, ate there. Amazing.
Oh,
Look at that.
Did they use the N-word?
they only serve white people.
Yes. Oh man, I mean, look at that little cast. I don't even know what's in that cast iron. I want that. Lots of butter. There's lots of butter in the recipes, and apparently there's also she has a seafood place as well there. So
Interesting.
Does she still cook with butter?
probably. So those are a lot more. Wow, I clicked away for a second, was looking at the pictures, and came back to Jeff. Like that.
Wunderbar. What's up, Slash?
All right, fine. I'm gonna join this.
I was going with more like a gypsy,
Close enough.
but definitely Slash. Where'd you go?
He went to go join you.
Hmm.
All right. That's good
What's going
shit,
on?
gentlemen.
What's going on?
Yeah.
I was gonna see the history of it.
If you're just tuning in, things just got weird.
They sure did, Mullet Man.
Believe it or not, this was a Christmas present last year. We have a new tradition we started. I guess it's not a tradition yet, but we started something last year where we each pick somebody and we buy them the worst present we can find for them.
Oh, I like that.
Sounds
like
like
it a
what my
lot.
mom used to do every year. That was called Best Present.
So I got this. I
Wait,
got my wife socks with my face all over them.
What?
That's
You can
wonderful.
order that on Amazon. You upload the picture of your face or whatever, and then
Nice.
my daughter got my son pickle cotton candy,
Mm,
and I can't
that
remember
sounds
what
good.
my
I'll have
daughter
that.
got. I can't remember what my daughter got now.
She got nothing.
Apparently,
So a couple of things I
That's not
started
fun.
early on in life were if it was somebody's birthday, I would get them a card that was the opposite of whatever was relevant to them. Because I always found it was hard to pick a card that was meaningful for somebody.
Yeah.
So if it was like, hey, you're turning 26, I would
You're
get them
25.
either like a geriatric card.
Mhm.
I can't believe you made it to 86. Or get them a print, like if it was a masculine friend who was turning 30, I'd give them a pretty princess 3-year-old card. And then just theme around pretty princess for him.
It's outstanding.
You can get everything kind of based on that. It made it much easier to just go sarcastic because I can pick what is the opposite easily because that's how my brain works. And then for Christmas, when I was probably 18, I think, I remember I was out shopping and I was like, I wonder what to get the family this year. And I remember at Old Navy back in the day, Old Navy half zip pullover fleece, only $22. Old Navy half zip pullover fleeces. You remember those?
Yep.
They have them in like 15 different colors, all sizes. So I remember I picked one up and I'm like, I was gonna get my dad Old Navy half zip pullover fleece because I remember him mocking the commercial. So he would repeat it. So I was like, Dad, what do you want for Christmas? He's like, I want an Old Navy half zip pullover fleece. And I'm like, sweet, they're only $22. Well, I wound up getting 9 of them because I just got one for everyone. So then the fun came with, all right, which pullover fleece to get for my dad? Well, I got him the blue one, the blue and yellow one, and then navy blue and yellow. Then for my mom, and then I just had to get different sizes to fit everybody, and I wound up spending $200 on half zip pullover fleeces. So the fun part, of course, was then as people are opening them after the third one, people are like, I wonder what mine is. And then they'd open it. Oh my God, I always wanted an Old Navy half zip pullover fleece. And then we're just cracking up because it was ridiculous. Everybody had one except for me, which was the funny part. My mom was like, where's yours? I'm like, did you go to Old Navy? She goes, no, everyone has one except for you. I'm like, I bought them. I ran out of money. I just needed to, that's all I got. The next year, I got lamps for everybody. I went to IKEA and I bought everyone a lamp. My dad got a lamp with CD case lamp for his desk, and then my mom got like an elephant lamp. She didn't like elephants. It didn't matter. I decided she liked elephants. So then everybody opened a lamp, and I bought 11 lamps that year. And then the next year, everyone would be like, I wonder what the theme is for this year. Because I wouldn't announce it. You would just find out on Christmas because I would show up with a dozen of the same thing.
Perfect.
So I got it wrong. My daughter's the one that got the pickle cotton candy. My son got a calendar of dogs pooping.
Nice.
Every month, a different dog.
Pinching one off. That's beautiful.
It's sitting right behind his computer desk. He uses it.
That's perfect.
That's
I
awesome.
like that. I think that's good.
I'm looking forward to that this year.
Yeah.
Trying to find each other the worst thing.
Yeah.
Do you guys know? I think I mentioned before, Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura, both stand-up comics.
Yes.
They do a Two Bears One Cave podcast, and
Yes.
they're both prolific comics. Well, I think it was Tom bought Bert like an e-bike. I think it was an e-bike one year, and Bert doesn't like to spend money, Tom likes to spend money. Tom's like, hey, we're millionaires. Like, have fun. So for his birthday, he gets him what Bert thought was ridiculous, which would be like, I don't need a $2,500 electric bicycle. This is stupid. So of course Tom got him that for his birthday, and he's like, no way, like I wanted it so bad, but I wouldn't buy it for myself. He's like, that's why I got it for you. So then for Tom's birthday, he got a Sea-Doo,
Jet ski.
which was like $4,500.
Yeah, so yeah.
They kept every birthday they would for each other. They were so excited to outdo the prior year, and this was while they were like post-pandemic, starting to make a lot of money and starting to become very wealthy.
Yeah.
On top of that, for last year, in June, for Tom's birthday, Bert bought him a race car because he likes cars and he likes racing, and he got him like a legit licensed official race car. You can race it on tracks, you can race in these series, and he's got the two of them, two bears on the hood. You got him $150,000 race car for his birthday.
That's hard to outdo.
Yeah. So then they started talking about like, hey, Bert goes, you realize that when we started doing this, like we were approachable, kind of, even though we're stand-up comics and or in movies and stuff like that, like we were still approachable. Like we weren't making the money that we're making now. Like I still lived in the original house that I bought when I worked at Travel Channel, which was a nice house, but it wasn't. Now I have 5 mortgages now. Like he's like, my wife just keeps buying houses around Los Angeles area. And he's like, I feel like we're gonna be a little out of touch. And we're talking about, I'm telling you how I found this great deal on Rolexes in Vegas. And you're like, tell the lady I'm gonna buy all of them. And then you went and bought all of them. He's like, suddenly I feel like we're not, I don't know. I feel like maybe our fan base is just kind of watching us like we're aliens or something. Maybe we should dial it back a little bit, because I'm gonna have to buy you like a spaceship next.
Yeah.
Tom's like, bring it on. Yeah, I know. That's awesome. He goes, don't worry, the fans are fine. They're still our fans. They're the reason why we made this money. They want us to enjoy it. Trust me.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have 1.5 million, 2 million people watching this podcast, which makes them $600,000 per podcast.
Per podcast?
Per podcast, not per year, per show. They do 4 a month.
Why aren't we doing that yet?
Because we're not famous comedians who then decided to do podcasts.
Oh,
yeah. We're trying to build our reputation in the other direction. We're like, let's do the things and hope that people but it's quite enjoyable to watch. I'm like, just do it, man. Man, if you have the means, have fun.
Although I have to say, like, so there's a Ferrari dealership opening up about 15 minutes from my house, and I have to say that I don't think I will ever buy one of those. I could be a billionaire tomorrow, and I don't think I'm going to buy a Ferrari.
I'd buy 2.
Would you buy a Lamborghini?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I would probably buy like a $50,000 nice sedan.
God dang. You would buy a $50,000 nice sedan, but not a $250,000 Ferrari.
Beautiful thing.
Couldn't do it.
Why?
Tell me why.
I don't know why. I just, one, even though I could afford to have it fixed if it were broken,
I would get hair implanted that look like this.
I feel like I would just, it'd be like driving, it's like driving something that costs more than my house when I bought it.
Right. So Joe Rogan pointed it out. He said when he got to Hollywood and he got his the acting gig on news radio.
Yeah.
And then he said by the time he was on news radio and then Fear Factor, he had God, this hair is irritating as F.
Spin me right round, baby, right round.
He said he had FU money then. You know, he said people thought like getting $100 million from Spotify gave him FU money. Like, no. I had FU money like 20 years ago. Like, you just don't realize it. He's like, but when I think about it, yeah. He goes, but I remember he said I got my first apartment that was large square footage. You walked in, vaulted ceilings, you know, entryway was like 3 stories tall, whatever. It was a big place. I mean, it wasn't a mansion, but it was my first place. It wasn't like 1,200 square feet.
Mhm.
And he goes, I remember walking in and I was like, this is why Slash looks irritated all the time. Fucking hair. Fucking irritating. If I had a top hat and a cigarette, it'd be good. I'm afraid to smoke with it though.
Yeah.
Fire. So, anyways, he's like, you walk in and he goes, wow, like this is mine. Like this is amazing. He's like, I remember like just laying on the ground with my cat, like looking around and we're like, woo, look at all this space. This is all my stuff. This is my space. This is my money. And he goes, and after a while, you know, it's just like when you buy a new car, you know, after a month or two, it's just what you become accustomed to. He's like, every next step of affluence, it's exciting for a minute, and then it just becomes, this is how life is. This is how you live it. He's like, it's not like you're always walking into it. You're like, wow. He's like, it's not that you're losing touch. It's just that you slowly, most people slowly build their way up, and they get more. This hair is fucking.
Oh, that a day.
Well, yeah, I would own so much land in Tennessee that, you know, I'd be the biggest landowner in Tennessee probably. Wow, he had that available to him.
He sure did. He pulled that out of his ass.
But yeah, I wouldn't do it on a car. I would spend the money on land and property. I would have a nice house. I'm not sure, like, I mean, there's a house that I know I saw get built near, not too far from downtown. There's two big parks called Edwin Warner and Percy Warner here in Nashville. They used to land but belong to people at one point in time, but it's just now they're parks. I don't think they're state parks, but they're big, huge parks with like 5 miles of hike trail. I mean, 1 5-mile hiking trail, then several other 2-3 miles ones. And there's a house that I saw getting built over there that it was for sale now. They got built in like 99.
Yeah.
And then it was for sale like 2019 for like 2018 to 2019. It was for sale for like 2 years. And it was for sale for $18 million.
Oh,
whoa.
Actually, wait, I can probably pull the house up because it's still on you can still see
Still
the
on the
insides on
market?
Zillow. It's not on it's sold. It ended up selling for 12 million though instead of 18 million.
Like,
I will pull out the house, but I mean I might spend the money on that one if it had a good theater, but I'm more I want the movie theater rather than the big house.
I'd buy a whole block. Just
That'd be fun.
go to a new housing development and say, yeah, I'll take this whole block right here. And then I would just invite who I wanted to live there.
you have a compound.
Yeah, literally a compound. Be like, this is your house, this is your house.
I would I kind of like that idea. Huh. Buy a compound. Maybe.
Yeah.
Did I show you guys the lazy G ranch?
Lazy Gene Ranch.
Lazy
No.
G ranch. It's up in Lucerne Valley, California. So it's up near where Rebecca is. It's on sale for $500,000, which is nothing.
Yeah. Go buy that right now.
This is the Lazy G Ranch. As it is right now, you can rent it.
Oh, look at that. It's a freaking
It's a freaking old West
cool.
town.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's an old West town.
Oh, I'll buy that for sure.
$500,000. It's already got, it says Lazy G, so it's already made for me.
Yeah.
Don't have to change anything there. It's got all these outbuildings and
So this is a place called Westworld.
Yeah,
yeah.
Animatronics out there, I think, isn't there?
yeah, you want to be careful of those.
Yeah.
They were stealing people's personalities.
Got it.
What?
You have to get into further. You have to get further into the shows.
If I can find the saloon, well then I can pretty much. I'm just gonna ask Jeff if he wants to go now with me. Check
Let's
it
go.
out. There's a full saloon.
We could do a show from there, actually. What?
Oh yeah, 100%. What is this? I need it on Zillow.
I'm there, dude.
Whereabouts is it?
This is in Lucerne Valley, so it's up near Victorville.
So it's up
Oh
near
shit! It's right up the street.
It's high desert.
It's near my brother's house.
Yep.
Where's he?
Near
He's in
Rebecca's
Apple
house.
Valley. He used to live in Victorville. He lives in Apple Valley now.
Oh no shit! I like Apple Valley.
I like apples.
I
You
like
them
valleys.
How about them apples?
Let's see. They don't have.
So it's for sale, but they also do it as an Airbnb, huh?
Yeah, right now, they're willing to rent it while it's on the market. I don't see people. It's a holiday home, 2 people max. What
People
is
max? It's a whole freaking town?
Right, yeah. It's a little outdated, I think. Facilities. Oh wait. So it's here, NATO Road
NATO.
and what? Lucerne Valley, Lake View and NATO. Zillow, Lucerne Valley.
California.
They don't call it the Lazy Z Ranch. Old West for sale. They have better pictures.
74,000.
Um,
Oh, cut 74,000.
Realtor. Move to. Old real estate classifieds. I think I can find it.
Damn, 149,000.
No, it's like 500,000.
Still, that's not bad.
Oh
Works
no.
out.
So cheap. Let me think.
45,000.
Yeah, 1 bedroom, 300 square feet. So maybe if I would. Houses
Old Woman Springs
for
Road.
sale. Price 500,000. And then like it doesn't have the amenities listed properly to easily find it. 500 to 600. Here it is. Yes.
There it is, Lazy G.
Yes. 11175 Lakeview. This place. It's only listed at 3 bedroom, 2 bath, but it's obviously much bigger. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's perfect.
Look at that.
A bar.
Yeah.
A saloon.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a straight up saloon, dude. Some billiards.
Get some cards going on back there.
There you go. Oh,
The barber shop.
I was like,
Man,
oh
this
my
is
gosh.
perfect. For
That's awesome.
$550.
Yeah, nothing. So leave the bar, you got the barber shop next door, and there's a bedroom.
How freaking cool.
You got the bathhouse across the street. Here you go.
It's so weird. How it only listed as a 3-bedroom, 2-bath and 1,176 square feet. Are you sure there's not just a property on sale on the ranch?
No, I'm positive. Trust me, I have drooled over this.
I want to go look at this.
I even got a yes from the better half. She was like, I would probably say yes if you wanted to do this for real.
Yes.
Oh my, it's amazing. Well,
We could have a whole town.
Yeah.
This is the main house,
Amazing.
right? And she's like, I don't hate it. I don't. I can see, like, oh my God, you and all your friends would just be like fucking children. Just
Yeah. This would be a great freaking time.
look at that.
A washer and dryer in there. Wow.
4-post bed, triple bunks.
Wow.
I'm just saying, I wonder if it's air conditioned.
Yeah, it has to be. It's Lucerne is hot.
I wonder if it's solar.
It's high desert.
Continue to fish for some food. It was time for us to get some rest. So we just woke up and in the dining room. Oh my!
Oh, there's a little freaking what it was called, Can-Ams or whatever.
Side by side, 4x. No, we're off-roading all over there.
Yes.
Needs a little
Needs
work.
a little work. That's okay.
Yeah, and
And ooh,
Hangman coming to my town.
damn. Lazy G.
Damn, look at the land.
However cool is that?
Way cool.
All right, I found the pictures of the formerly $18 million home here.
Okay.
Let's see here. Where's the share screen?
Jeff, I'll drop you the link in
Yeah.
Messenger.
So here we go. So it ended up selling for like 14 million, 13 and a half. 6 bedrooms, 11 baths. I don't know why you need twice as many bathrooms as, and 20,000, almost 21,000 square feet.
Holy crap.
When I was being built, I used to drive past it and thought they were building a hotel.
Look at that.
I want to know, like, who built it?
Yeah,
Who's the money bags who built it? And what was their purpose?
back in that point in time, most of the money in town was music money, so I'm not sure.
Dolly Parton built it.
Does it have an address or what's the locale called?
It's just outside of Percy Warner Park. I can show you on the map here in a minute.
Percy Warner Park Mansion.
Look at that full-on wine cellar.
Oh my God.
I mean, that looked nicer than some of those castles.
Oh my God.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
There used to be more pictures. There was a picture that had a bowling alley and stuff too. But so it's right here. And here's the thing. This right here is all park. This is all. So you're not getting anybody near you.
Dang.
And everything else is pretty much developed with, $8.5 million houses. And I mean, there's a lot of expensive houses in the area. This area coming out this way, Belmead is the old money of Nashville. Because governor's mansions over there, that kind of stuff. And me,
Wow.
I live way over here.
There it is.
Let's see, I'm right in this area somewhere.
Wow.
So yeah. Can I work down here?
Can you find an address?
Oh yeah, I should have. Let's see. I've got to find it by I have to pretend I'm driving from the park. There we go. Oh, is that it? No, it's
Yeah, that's it.
This is it. 1358 Page Road.
Rent
I wonder if-
is estimated is 62,000 a month.
PAGE.
wonder if I can find the ridiculous
Hage
house.
Road.
Is that it? Yeah, check this house out.
My God. The hell's that?
You can't quite see the thing there. There you go.
There it is. What is that?
This house has been there at least 22 years. It's been longer than that probably, because we used to drive past this one all the time and just go, what in the deal is with the upside down cone?
Last owners of that mansion are John Clayton and Lucy Roberts.
No way.
Built in 99. 20,000 square feet, 13 owners since inception.
Wow. 13 owners in 22 years.
That's what it says.
Sounds a bit haunted to me.
Right. Yeah.
And so, yeah, most of the country stars now live down here, especially out in this way now.
What?
Again, the money over here and here. I live up here.
Mhm. You live on the east side. You're moving
I
on
am
up.
I am just, I could, if they drew the actual lines for the counties, I could see the county line from my front yard,
Oh, no kidding.
almost with much better taxes.
Like it.
I'm like, can we just get into Mount Juliet, into Wilson County? You know, we're close, so close to it. Why don't we just
Yeah.
get into
Just say you're
there?
part of it.
Alrighty. On that note,
Wow.
and into a pumpkin.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm with you.
Thanks for playing. Let's see. So Savannah, Georgia. We're gonna go to the Crypt Bar. We're going to go to the real crypts. And
Yeah,
then
We're gonna go fossil hunting and to the museum of what was it? The I have it here. The Prohibition Museum.
Prohibition Museum.
Yep. Prohibition Museum.
That sounds horrible.
Then we'll
Oh
go
my
to the water bar.
Yeah. It's
And so
horrible.
swim with the dolphins.
Swim with
Horrible, yeah.
dolphins.
It's ridiculous. It is stupid. I'm just kidding. All right. So this will be
Alrighty.
Atomic Dork Squad. Fresh Hot Trips.
Fresh Hot Trips.
Fresh Hot Trips for Safeway Dan and Master Jedi Jeff. I'm Jeffrey with the G. You know me. You'll love one another and love yourselves.
And love yourself.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. Have a good night.
Night.
Bye.